Hi guys, welcome to another honeystocks.com weekend analysis, which is going to be going out on the 26th of July 2020. Now, before I switch over to my screen share and obviously walk through some charts, this weekend's analysis is a little bit different. What I'm going to be doing this week is walking you through gold and why I feel like gold is a good area of focus at the moment. I think there's a lot of environments that are kind of coming together, and obviously I've been asked a lot about my technical view over the last few weeks and what we're seeing, given the number of bullish charts that I've been putting out to social media, etc. So let's go and have a look at gold. If anybody has any questions, thoughts or comments, any counters, please do drop them in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up, it all helps with the YouTube algorithms as well. And hopefully you get some insight into kind of what I'm seeing in the markets at the moment. So let's dive into the charts and let's dig it a little deeper. Thanks. There should be a little switch up in audio quality here. I've just switched over to my microphone. Now, before watching any further, most of you know this already, but please do pause the video. Make sure you're comfortable with that before moving forward. There's not any investment advice. Do your own due diligence and just yeah, I know nothing, but if technical analysis is something that you value, just to give myself a little bit of credibility, I'm registered with the CMT Association. I'm working my way towards chartered status, and technical analysis is something that I'm widely known for. And if you do get some value from this, as I said at the start, please do subscribe to the channel. Now let's start off with the chart for gold. Now, I think those of you that have been following me closely, following my work for quite a while, you'll know that gold has been on the radar for quite some time. Now, what we've had this week is we've had a breakout of a massive base dating back to 2012. Now, that can never be considered a bearish development. So when we are breaking out of huge bases like that, there are areas of focus. You don't need to go and buy physical gold or spot gold, for example. There are many areas of the market that you can express an opinion in how to profit as well. Now, what we've been looking at here is gold around the world. Now, we can clearly see that gold around the world, gold, you know, Russian ruble, the yen, the dollar, it's all had a massive year-to-date performance. So gold has been a place where, you know, if you've been looking for outperformance, absolutely gold has been an area to keep an eye on. Now, when we are breaking out of this huge base that we've just went over, we can expect further upside. Now, we are now at time of recording on the Sunday the 26th of July, we are now pushing against all-time highs. We are pushing up against $1,900. I prepared this analysis during the week, but we are now pushing up against 1900. Now, when we assess the gold performance, it's set against obviously a huge backdrop. We've got the US presidential election now. That is obviously a very, very uncertain. You know, I have no political opinion whatsoever. I'm Scottish. I honestly couldn't care less. But when we have the uncertainty, areas such as gold, bonds, etc., they are flights to safety. And I think that's what we've been seeing over the last couple of months with gold. I think certainly when we factor in the horrific nature of what's happening with the coronavirus, there's obviously a massive disconnect between the economy and the stock market. I'm sure there's many of you watching this at the moment, you know, that are wondering why the stock market's rising against the backdrop of all this economic uncertainty. And I think when you understand, and I don't want to labour the point too much, because I'm sure, you know, the phrase has been beaten to death, but it really is true. The stock market is not the economy. Typically speaking, when we go back over history, the stock market always rallies harder and it rallies before the economic side of things start to pick up. So I think once you have an understanding of that, and that's obviously something that we've been on top of with our research over the last few months, and it's a reason why the market has obviously risen, and we've been able to have massive outperformance. And I think when you understand that, but I think when we assess the economic uncertainty and we look to what's potentially on the horizon, I think it makes a lot of sense at the moment to have gold as a focus. Now, I did touch on at the start about individual areas that you can express an opinion, and I think certainly the gold miners is an area where you might want to do some due diligence. The individual gold miner names, I think I've got a couple here prepared for you, but these are all areas, the junior gold miners as well. Again, we're breaking out of these bases dating back to 2016. This isn't a bearish development. We are, I think we've just pushed $60 on this one. But again, this is all something that we've been on top of with our research. This is actually an alert that was sent out to our members a week ago when we had this breakout, and certainly, it's 20% upside already, and that's really how you can express an opinion. I think when we look at the gold silver index as well, XAU, it's not necessarily just gold that is now starting to outperform. For those of you that caught my analysis last weekend, where I was saying how we were breaking out in gold, we were breaking out in silver, and we were seeing a rotation out of technology. If you didn't catch that video, I will have an add-on for you. So at the end of this video, you can click and have a look to see exactly what my research was showing last week. And again, that has played out exactly correctly. Now, that's just one area. I think you've got Kirkland Lake. I think Kirkland Lake, big gold name. I think we're breaking out of another base. And the expectation is that if we continue to get this rally in gold, we can maybe expect the individual names. And we also have the gold bugs index as well starting to break out. So when we put it all together at the moment, we can see that certainly we're bullish on gold at the moment, or certainly we have been over the last few weeks. What I would say is, with any uptrend, there's always little pullbacks. There's always these little psychological barriers that the market presents us with from time to time. Now, I do anticipate a little bit of a stalling of price around $19.50, perhaps $2,000. I think the psychological round number barrier is incredibly real. It's not, just with gold. I mean, you can observe that with individual stocks, how $100, $200, Amazon taking 2 years to move above $2,000. So certainly that's an area of focus for our research at the moment. We obviously have the silver names, the silver miners are obviously breaking out as well. So this is something that we've been on top of over the last couple of months, and I think it's something that when we look at all the economic uncertainty, we put together the election, I think we're seeing a flight to safety, and I think there's something bigger brewing under the surface, and I think that's one of the reasons why, or a couple of the reasons why gold should be on the radar. But if you've got some value from this, as I said before, please do subscribe to our channel. Feel free to go and check out our website as well, honeystocks.com. We provide an annual membership. We provide a hell of a lot with our membership. We've got our premium weekend analysis. Maybe those of you that have just stumbled across our work for the first time this weekend, we provide analysis like this to our members for the overall market, with around 15 individual stock names, etc., that should be an area of focus. We provide trade ideas, very, very unique in this, where I log all our trade ideas on our website. So you can go and check out track record. I log absolutely everything. There's no cherry picking. I'm often asked that. We provide a halftime analysis. We've got an incredible trading community. I provide charting support. If you need a chart, you can log into our members area and I'll provide ours. And we also provide access to our technical analysis program. So if technical analysis is something that you value and you're interested in learning more about, as I said, you can jump on and have a look around our website and see if it's a good fit for you. But the good thing about the new website, I've just updated it this week actually. You are able now to just complete everything and sign up on the website. There's no need for emails back and forth anymore, emails going into spam folders. I've embraced automation and technology. So those of you that have obviously been wanting to sign up for the last couple of months, you can do it directly on the website now. But you know, just to give you an idea of what our trade alerts look like, this is a recent one for Zscaler. This is up at $120 at the moment and it's still paying our members. We're not day traders. I think that's something else to kind of just get out there. Pan American Silver, which is obviously moving up at $36, $37 now. But obviously with the members and the clients that I work with on a one-to-one basis, you know, there's some huge successes. I mean, there's Rob, $45,000 profit for the month of June. Terry beat pneumonia and then had his best quarter ever after 10 years, and I'm super happy. I'm more happy at that, to be honest with you. And Mike finally made it to six figures. And as I said, I don't know anybody else that opens up the work to as much scrutiny and as much transparency as what I do, and I think it should be the industry standard and the default. So maybe those of you out there that have, you know, that are watching this and you may be subscribed to other services and it's not been working so far. You know, if you've been subscribed for quite some time, you know, I would question why, you know, there's not any results. But if you've stuck around to the end here, thank you very, very much for watching, and maybe we'll welcome you soon. Thank you very much.